So let's get started with just some gentle breathing. Let's lift our shoulders up, breathe in, inhale, and breathe out, exhale. Inhale, breathe in, exhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, exhale. Good. Gentle shoulder rolls back. Good. Good. Then let's tilt our head to one side, just getting a gentle stretch. Bring it back to center and tilt over to the other side. And bring it back into the center. And now tilt it over once more. We're going to drop our hands down by our sides. The hand on the same side as the head, just stretch it down. And everything comes back to center. Tilt head to the other side. Arms down by your sides. Pull that lower arm down. And everything comes back to the center. Good. Let's turn our head to one side. Breathe in and then breathe out as you turn the head to the other side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, inhale. And breathe out, exhale, head to your other side, otro lado. Good. Bring it back into the center once more. Good. Let's take our hands together and give them a little rub. We're going to just take our hands in front of our eyes. So I know some of us have glasses, so we're just going to bring the hands down. And what I want you to do is just take them all the way down the body and then just bring them back up and around and just gently along the face. You may feel a little heat coming off of the hands. Breathe in and breathe out as the hands go down. Breathe in and breathe out. Bring it back down. Good. So hands are on your lap, fingers are apart, and we're going to bring fingers together and apart, together, apart, together, apart, together, apart. Flip your palms over and do together and apart, together, apart, together, apart, together, apart. Now we're going to flip them one way. Breathe in and breathe out as you open. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. Bringing your hands back in front of your heart. Elbows now come up. Spread your palms apart. Fingers press against each other. So this is a nice stretch for those fingers if they're stiff. And then let's bring that back down. Let's do that again. Elbows up, palms apart, breathe in. And breathe out. Let that come down. And one more time, breathe in. And breathe out, let that all come down and then bring your hands back down to your lap. Now, slide your hands up towards you. And all I want you to do here is then slide your hands forward. You can lean forward, but don't round. So we want to stay straight up. And then pull it back. Relax your sit bones. Hands forward, hands back, hands forward, and forward, and back, and forward and back. Good. Let's do a little bit of wrist circles. Circles are good to do if you're on a plane and you're stuck in a seat. Good. Circle the other way. Good. And let that come back down. All right. We're going to take the hands by our sides, palms face front. And if you had weights, you can always add weights to this, but don't use them today. We're going to do it without weights. We're going to curl up our hands and we're going to bring them up to our shoulders and down. And curl and down and curl and down, curl and down and curl and down. Now, while you're doing this, I want you to squeeze your glutes at the same time. So you're going to curl, squeeze your glutes and down, squeeze your glutes and down, curl, squeeze, down, curl, squeeze, down. One more, curl, squeeze, and let that come down. Release your fists over here. I'm going to move back so I can show you what I'm doing with the legs as well. Okay, so I want you to slide yourself to the front of your chair. Come on to the front. I will take off socks. I think you'll be able to see my feet better without the socks. Okay. All right, so one foot's gonna come forward and the toes are gonna be up. And just give that leg a stretch and bring it in. And then the other leg's gonna go forward. Stretch the back of the leg and bring it in. We're going to add the same arm and the same leg. Try not to fall off your chair. Good. You want to make sure your core is strong. And bring it in and other side. So the leg is stretched and the hand is flexed. And bring it in. Now we're going to do the leg, but we're going to go with the opposite hand out. That's it. Good. And bring it in and then switch sides. So other leg, other arm out. And bring it in. So now we're just going to take one leg and bring it in and the other leg and bring it in. Switch and in and switch and in. We're going to add arms to this. So we're going to start with one leg out. That arm is going to be back here. Okay, and the other arm is going to be in front. So it's almost like no, I think I have the arms opposite. Sorry, whatever leg's out in front, the opposite arm's out in front. And then when we switch, we're going to switch the arms. The arm that's behind you, you want to give it a little push back. So you engage the triceps out. Good. So here's how you can go for a walk without going for a walk. That's it. Good. Just one more. Una, and let that come back down. Nice. Okay, so on this one, we're going to engage the thighs a little bit. Squeeze your buttocks. If it's comfortable, push into your heels and release. Squeeze, push, engage here, release, squeeze, push, engage, and release. One more. Squeeze, push, engage, and release. All right, so now with that movement, let's go back to this one here, our bicep curls. So we're going to squeeze and do the bicep curls again. Good. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and relax here. Good. Now we're going to start lifting one foot up. Now we're going to stay with the same foot coming up. Now the smaller you can do it, the more you can engage the lower abdominals. Good. Let's do just the other foot. This is just a little Warm up for this one. Good. Now we're going to lift. So we're here sort of in the bicep curl. This is where we're starting. As you lift the leg, you're going to lift the arms and down and repeat. Up and down. Up and down and up and down. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Tap out that heel. And then we're going to do the other leg, the other side. So get ready in your bicep curl and lift the other leg up and down, up and down. So you're still trying to squeeze the buttock to help you lift the leg up and down, up and down, up and down. 2 more. 2, 1, and let that rest and tap that out. Good. Okay. So now we're going to take one leg and it's going to open to the side and back in. Open and in. So we're opening it here and in. So you're getting some work in that groin area. Good. Other side, otro lado. Open and in. Open and in. Open and in. Open and in. Good. Now with the arms, we're going to take the arms, palms face each other here. Make a fist. And now we're going to open the arms out and in. So the elbows stay nice and tight by the side of the body. Good. Open and in and open and in. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Just take a little pause there. If you felt that in your back, you want to probably engage your sitting bones a little bit more. Okay, we're going to do this again, but this time we're going to add one leg opening while we open up the arms. So we're going to go open and in and open and in, open and in, open and in. Switch legs, open and in, open and in, open and in. 1 more. Open and in. Good. And let that rest. Good. Relax your sitting bones down here. So this is a good spot for us to do a little bit of our lymph work. We're just going to take our hand and we're going to circle it over one collarbone and tap. And we're going to take the other side and tap. And then we're going to circle around between the ear and the chin, so along the jawline, we're circling, and then tap. You could tap towards the chin, but also down the throat. Good. Next, we're going to go underneath those armpits. So start with a circle and tap. Good. Let that come down. Take the other one up, give it a circle and tap. Good. Then we're going to come here to the belly, but as you're doing the circle sort of from the back to the front, breathe. Nice deep breaths here. Good. Let's get into the groin. So you're circling or moving the hands upward. And then finally, the backs of the knees. So if it's hard to reach, you can pull one leg up Get the back of the leg. So you're kind of scooping, and then you could tap. Bring that one down, the other one, the back of the leg, and tap. And bring that down, good. And just pause for a moment. Just breathe, nice. Okay, let's do a little bit of flowing movement for the arms. So our feet are a little bit apart. We're gonna take them just slightly closer together. So you kind of have to balance yourself on the chair a little bit more, use a little more core. Arms are gonna come down by your sides. Relax your sitting bones, relax that lower back. One arm's gonna come up, and then you're gonna switch sides. Gently push into your feet so that you feel secure on your chair. Good. So on this next one, we're going to let the arm kind of come over the top, tilt over, breathe in. And as you breathe out, come on back down and then switch the other arm up, let it come slightly over. So this is more of our half moon pose. And then let that flow back down. Good. Taking one arm up, and you're going to just bring your elbow back. Take the arm forward, elbow back. Now, as the elbow goes back, I want you to look at the elbow and let yourself twist or turn towards the back. Bring it back to the front and draw it out. Let's do it one more time with breathing in. And as you come back front, breathe it out. One more. Breathe in. And breathe out and let that come back down. Let's take the other arm up. Little practice run, just taking the elbow back and forward. So if you have a sore shoulder, you can bring the arm a little bit lower. It'll still work for the twist. And then gradually we want to start looking towards the elbow and allowing the spine to twist. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. One more, breathing in and breathing out, and then let that come back down. Good. All right, again, rest your sitting bones. Here, let's just do a little circle from sitting bone to sitting bone. Sometimes that just alleviates tightness in the lower back. Let's go the other way, circling around. Good, and bring that back into the center once more. All right, from here, we're going to come to stand. Start by pushing your feet down, engaging your buttocks, and engage your thighs. Relax, and again, push, relax, push, squeeze, relax. One more, push, squeeze, relax. This time, keep your hands on your thighs as you come forward, and you're going to push yourself up to standing from here. Good. So just take a moment to stretch out the legs. Arms are down by your sides. Relax your tailbone. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. All right, we're going to go get our chair and we're going to start standing at the side of the chair. Okay. So your feet are going to be apart and we're out working the outside legs, going to just step forward and step back. Step forward, step back. Step forward, step back. Step forward, step back, then start to add the flex in the foot. And as you come forward, you could either just come on your toes or just lift the legs slightly behind you. forward and back and forward and back. Okay, let's just step it back through. Now we're just going to do a movement where we're stepping forward, but we're bending the knee and coming back. Place yourself on your chair so that you don't lose your chair unless you want to do it without holding on. So we're going to step forward, and as you do it, that outside hand's going to come to that bicep curl, and as you come back, the arm comes back. Let's do that again. Step and back, and step and back, and step and back, and step and back. Good. Now, the outside leg is going to lift up and down, up and down, up and down, and up and down. And we're going to just get the hand ready here. So when the leg lifts, the arm lifts. Take it up and down, up and down, and up and down, and up and down. Now we're going to do a combination of those. So we're going to step forward with the bicep curl, take it back, then we're going to bring it up and down. Step forward. So this is like our warrior one, and back. This is sort of a modified tree pose, and down. Forward and down, and then up and down and forward and up and down. Good. And just give yourself a little rest. If it's comfortable, give yourself a little bounce. Nice. Okay, let's do some hip circles to complete the movements here. Just, you can take your hand on your hip if you'd like to. I find that a little bit challenging on the stiff fingers. So sometimes I'll just kind of place the hand behind like that. We're going to start by taking a foot in front, to the side, behind, and in. And again, forward, side, behind, and in. Let's go backwards. Back, side, forward, and in. One more. Back, forward, side, and in. Good. And now let's take our chair around to the other side. Okay. So we'll start with the outside leg, just walking forward and back, and forward and back. So this movement, although it may seem very easy, it's really good for your balance and your sort of your eye-foot coordination. If you have the opportunity to do it along a floor or tiles where you can line up, you can kind of see if your foot stays kind of forward and consistent with walking and not kind of crossing over or walking a tightrope. Good. Let's add coming forward with the either on the toes or lift, and back. Those inside toes lift up. Up. Good. And so again, if your back foot feels it's hard to put the weight on the toes, feel free just to lift it up a little bit and back. Good. One more. Good. And then bring that in. All right. So now we're going to do just the step forward and back. And we're going to add that bicep curl. Forward and back. Forward and back. And forward and back. Now the back toes can be on a little angle. Forward and back. And forward and back. Two more. Dos, Uno, and rest. Good. All right, now we'll do the marching one where the leg lifts up. So the leg's gonna lift up here, and we're gonna get the arm ready. So the arm and leg come up and down, and up and down, and up and down. And again, if you want to lift it only a little bit, it gives you a little bit more work for the core. And down, up and down. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Good, and rest. Okay, we're going to do a combination of those two. So we'll first start with the step forward and back, and then the lift and down. Step forward and back, and lift and down. Step forward, back, lift and down, and forward, back, and lift and down, and rest. Good. Okay, we're going to do the circle with this side. So again, you can take your hand on your waist or behind you. We're going to start by pointing the foot front to the side. As you go back, feel the glutes squeeze and in, and again, forward, side, back, and in. Let's go backwards. Back, side, forward, and in. And again, back, side, forward, and in. Good. Give that a little bit of a bounce. Nice. Okay, so before we come to sit on our chair, you're going to turn your chair back to the front. We're going to take our time coming to sitting. And you're going to start by lifting up your arms here, like that. Good. And we're going to start to bend our knees, but let's hold this in a yoga chair pose. Breathing in, breathing out, and then slowly let yourself come all the way down. Beautiful. Good. All right, now get comfortable, sit back and relax, and I'm going to talk you through a guided meditation. So checking in that you're comfortable, feeling your feet on the floor or on a pillow, and your back is comfortable and your back is relaxed. Allow your eyes to close and just begin to feel your breath, your respira in and out. Inhale, inhala. And exhale, exhala. Continue to breathe. Slow down that breath out a little bit longer, a little slower. Inhala. Exhale slowly. Good. And begin to notice your face. And if there's anything holding your face in tension, just allowing your eyes to relax, your cheeks relax, your cheekbones relax, your ears relax, your mouth and the jaws relax. And just for a moment, take a breath in, and as you exhale, Open up that jaw, letting the breath out through the mouth. Good. And then if your shoulders are holding tension, our shoulders are always holding tension. Let's lift our shoulders up. Hold the breath in. And as you breathe out, let the shoulders come back down, inviting a release. And once again, bringing the shoulders up, breathing in and breathing out, allowing the shoulders to come all the way down. Good. Then place one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly area. And just sit with the breath. Notice. Where does the breath fill? Can you feel it in the lower hand? Can you feel any breath in the chest? Focus there for a couple of breaths. When we get tired or stressed, sometimes we just don't get that chest breath. So I want you to invite you to feel that. Good. And then just gently let your hands relax. Just gently flip your palms over. And as you're breathing, just make very small, gentle fists, and breathing out, open up those fingers. Breathing in, small, gentle fists. Open and release fingers. One more, breathe in, make gentle fists. And breathe out, release your fingers. Good, let's add some tension to the body so when we release, it'll feel so much better. So we're going to start by putting tension down into the floor, pushing in your heels, squeezing the quadriceps and the buttocks. And then as you breathe out, release. Let's repeat that again. Heels, quadriceps, buttocks, and add in the belly or the pelvic floor. And then release it all the way down. Good. Again, tension in the heels, pushing into the floor, quadriceps, buttocks, abdominals, pelvic floor. Let's make some fists, squeeze those shoulders, and then release shoulders, release the hands, the pelvic floor, the buttocks, the legs, and the feet. Good. One more, we're going to start with the feet, squeezing up through pelvic floor, the shoulders, the fists, and even make a scrunched up face. And then slowly release your face, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your legs, all the way down to the feet. Relax, relax, relax. And then take a gentle breath in, if you can, through your nose. And release the breath out of your mouth. Let your jaw relax. Let's do that one again. Breathing in, if you can, through your nose. And release through your mouth. Then wiggle your fingers, move los dedos, wiggle your toes, move los dedos de los pies. Good, and then slowly open your eyes and come back into your space. Good, just let those corners of your mouth turn up as you bring your hands in front of your hearts. May you have peace in your body, peace in your mind, and peace in your life. Okay, just going to stop the recording.